Did you know that in ancient Greece there were no dragons with wings? They were multi head, like the Hydra. That's what they considered to be a dragon. Hi, I'm the Dragon Queen. As you can see, here's my special guest, Undead Captain Morgan, as we call him around here. We'll get started. Have my drink. Here's my booze. We won't broadcast the brand online. 1 second. And we'll get started. Hello, it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. Yo ho 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 ho, yo ho 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 ho, yo ho 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 ho, yo ho 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 ho, yo ho 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 ho. Gather up your finest crew. It's time to sing about Blinky's Brew. I told you I'm terrible at singing. That is a 4-minute song, and we're not going to sing all of it. So, back to the anyway, I'm gonna doing gin now. Yeah, like I said, this is mine. It's a Scottish whiskey that's 10 years old. Anyway, we're gonna talk about One Piece, the live action. How does it compare to the animation? I am someone who has seen most of the anime. By most of season 1, I mean I haven't watched 102 episodes of 1,152. That's a lot of episodes. Why did I do it? I was stuck in bed about 4 years now after surgery. And I didn't know anything about YouTube. So that's what I had. Crunchyroll was free. So yeah, that's 100% what I streamed. Why did I stop? It was like 1,052 or 53 was because they were having production issues because of COVID. I believe they were still recovering over there in Japan. So production had stopped. But they did finish, which I plan to finish after the con in about 2 weeks. That'll be on my list to finish those last 102 episodes. But we'll talk a little bit about One Piece and its lore, which I printed out a devil fruit. As you can see, it doesn't have the little top, but this is a devil fruit. Now, no single devil fruit in One Piece are the same, meaning they're unique, one of a kind, and usually shaped differently depending on what kind of devil fruit there is. For anyone that doesn't know about One Piece, the anime, or anything like that, devil fruit is what gives certain pirates powers. They find them or granted them, and you will find different people along the way who have them. Like in the live action, you'll see Luffy has the rubber fruit. If you've seen season 2, Smoker the Marine also has a devil fruit. He literally turns into smoke. There are various other people. You saw Buggy the Clown. He has the chop fruit where you slice them up and you have to put them in a box like the crew did. Now, the downside to the devil fruit, you can't swim ever again. You sink like a rock. So that is the trade-off. The sea takes away your ability to go in the ocean. So you can no longer enjoy beaches. Is it a worthy trade-off? Maybe. Maybe not. Especially if you love beaches. How does live action compare to the anime so far? Well, I have some thoughts on that, but we will cover the live action part first. This starts as your epic hero journey, someone who has all this hope, who can't be deterred from his hope, and a can do attitude who says, I'm going to do this. I mean, how else would you want to start an anime? Realistically. And then to get a crew of misfits that band together over their back story, so to speak. Sorry, I got distracted by things. Um, they band together over Luffy. Luffy pretty much gets them together, and he's like, "I'm captain." He doesn't have any other talents, other than he has the devil fruit and a can-do attitude that says, "I'm doing it. You're not stopping me." You have Nami, who's their navigator. She shows off her talent of thievery, likes to steal things, as you've well noticed. She also has a retractable staff that helps her in combat. She tries to stay away from combat, but the boys do end up helping her out more than she's willing to admit, especially when you come across the cook of Sanji. We have Zoro, who's on his swordsman journey. He thinks he can take out. Why is a warlord? Well, certain people have influence over these warlords, and these warlords are no joke. They get worse as you go on in the series, quite literally. I think the season I was on when production stopped, Luffy was fighting two of them and getting his butt kicked because they are that powerful. Have usually the ability to control multiple enemies because of their strength, because of their resources, and because the Marines, quite frankly, let them. And the world government can't do anything about them. The Marines realistically can't do anything about them. They've amassed such treasure, such armies. It's insane. The amount of resources that they pull together to go out and do stuff. I mean, when the tides turn later in the anime, start turning for the warlords, you see the conflicts of the warlords fighting against the Marines. It's not pretty. And then you have Zoro trying to take one out. And he's not ready. He's not prepared. And you're like, why does a warlord let? Well, because he sees himself in Zoro. People still don't live forever. Not even in this anime. So This might be him training his protege. As far as Sanji goes in this live action, you'll notice something peculiar. If you've never seen the anime, if you know nothing about the anime, you see Sanji and you don't see anything about his backstory. Nothing about his backstory. He will lay hints about his backstory in season 2. But I guarantee you, if they're following the letter of the law with their creator on board, Sanji will be the last character you will get a backstory for. Because of who he is. Because of who his father is, more specifically. Now, Sanji's father is not more powerful than Luffy's father. But that's another story. Yeah, I know who Luffy's father is. For any anime fan, you know who Luffy's father is. But I wanted to give you a quote here. When do you think people die? When they shoot, when they are shot in the heart by a bullet of a pistol? No. When they are ravaged by incurable disease? No. When they drink soup that is poisonous, made for them by a poison mushroom? No. It's when they are forgotten. That quote, it's not from a major character. It's from a minor character. It's from the doctor who raised Chopper. Don't know who Chopper is? He's the little reindeer. He also has a devil fruit. He is an actual reindeer. He took the human fruit, if I'm not mistaken. He accidentally ate it as a reindeer. It turned him into sort of a human. So that's why I'm telling you that different abilities. As far as the continuity of season 1 and season 2 of this, they are pretty on par with the anime. I don't think you're missing anything vitally important. There are more drawn out battles in the anime, like versus Buggy, versus Arlong, and you can see a more defined characteristic in characters as those arcs are gone out. Now, here's where I have issues with this. Sanji is a chain smoker. You can't just take that away from him. There's a reason why he smokes. Yeah, they had him smoking a little bit. They gave him a lighter. But I don't feel like it's enough. It's, just maybe one of those things with me. He should always have the cigarette in his mouth. I know some things don't translate well. Maybe that's one of them. I also don't feel like his kicks are powerful enough. Again, that is his combat. That is the way he is. Why is he that way? Because he doesn't want to dirty his hands, because he's the cook. And this is the most unique fighting style I've ever seen in all the characters. Even in other things. No, come here. What? Sorry, my dog is right here. She's being a goofball. She wants out. I know. Go lay down. Anyway, sorry. But I feel like his characters. Yeah, she. Come on, come on, say hi. Come on, come on. You want to come up here? Come up here. There she is. See, here's my pupper. Yeah, she gotta give me kisses. Do you mind, ma'am? You gotta be up in here. Can I get down? Get down. Yeah, I know. You want to go outside. Yeah, she's a boxer mix. She's wanting to go outside right now, and I don't have. I thought they were fixing the garage door. um, but we will go close the door after this so she can go do whatever she wants. Anyway, so yeah, I don't care. I mean, I feel in season 2 that they rectified Sanji a little bit more, gave him a little bit more personality, brought out the fact that he is hitting on ladies. You know, I respect that they're working on it. Maybe it's an evolution thing, but I just feel like his kicks should be a little bit stronger than they are being portrayed. And again, the smoking thing, it's kind of this and there. I love the casting. I think every character is well deserved. Every actor is well deserved. Um, I don't have a problem with the Princess V thing. I think she looks the part. You know, she's supposed to be from a foreign land anyway. You're not gonna find everyone's white, you know, in this series. And the costumes are spot on. For every character, the costumes are spot on. So I have no complaints there. You know, I still have concerns because I am worried what they're going to do with Brooke. You know, for anybody who doesn't know the series, doesn't know the anime, doesn't know anything, Brooke looks like him. Yes, HCS is Brooke. Big review. But he has a particular human, yeah, particular personality about him. And he likes to ask pretty ladies for their panties. Yeah. So Jonas is not going to be able to censor that from his children. I know he has paranoia about this, but he loves going around. Yeah, it is a little creepy. It is. The women do not like it at all, I promise. But he does ask ladies for their panties. In the anime. In the manga, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the way he is. Because that's his personality. So I have my reservations still. You know, I did like Chopper, and they still included all the heartfelt scenes that needed to be included for you to get into what's going on. I still felt everything that I felt the first time I watched the anime. So there's that. On a side note, we will give this so far. I like this anime. I like live action. It's a solid 9 out of 10. You know, I have my complaints. I had my reservations. But we'll see if it goes downhill or not. Because it's supposed to come out again next year for season 3. Hopefully they cover the Alabaster arc, which I believe that's the battle. And then we will go over maybe Creepy Brook. And we'll have HCS all dressed up to look like Brook. He'll love it. On side notes, next week we will be watching The Penguin and the Conjuring Last Rites, I believe. Yeah, Conjuring Last Rites. 2 reviews. I still plan on doing them Tuesday because Thursday I will be on the road next week. So you won't see me till the following Tuesday. So I'll be gone, pretty much. Yeah, because that's when the con is. I said I'm not going to MegaCon. MegaCon's too expensive for me. So we go to this con. It's local. We can drive. It's 4 hours. Just about 4 hours for us. Yeah. It's cheaper. Will Shatner's still supposed to show up. So I don't know what Pro was saying about Will Shatner having a medical surgery or whatever, but he's still scheduled to show up. They didn't say anything about him canceling. So hopefully I still get to meet him. Maybe we'll have some pictures while I'm there or some videos, but I can't live stream from there because their Wi-Fi is really shitty. Really shitty. So there is that. We'll have a video of this guy behind me after the stream. We'll put him up so you can see what he does. You can see that he's talking. He's not like HCS. I can't program him. He has like 5 sayings. 5. So, but he is the more advanced of all the animatronics. I've only put him together like twice now. Yeah, she's still over there. I haven't put her away because I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. I'm still trying. My costume is finally done, but now I gotta work on the accessories. So there's that. We are making progress. I gotta get it done. But it'll be fine. So we'll show this guy back here what he does in another video, and then we'll see how next week plays out. But I also plan on doing an AI video with Wilton's legs. So there's that. You'll see Wilton's legs walking across America to the Purple Potato Man. I'm having way too much fun with that. But until next time.